Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you for tuning in for another edition of Truthbuster News. I am your host, CJ, the originator and creator of the Truthbuster News YouTube channel. I apologize for not getting any videos out of late. I have been extremely busy. I have been taking care of my family and the newest addition, my newborn son. Taking care of him. He's a wonderful blessing to have. He is 3 weeks old, so I have been helping my wife and my other children with things at home, and my son, and then working. And that has taken up a majority of my time, and I apologize for not getting out any content. And I've also had a lot of technicality issues I've had to deal with. Devices not working properly or getting information out to my subscribers, and or having a place to do it. But I am back, and I'll be getting work out whenever I get the opportunity. On the last update I spoke of before I dove into the video, the projects that I'm working on, I am still working on those. When I have the time to work on them, I am researching and getting intel and putting the pieces together, and I've seen more evidence of it shooting that direction. But what I want to speak with you this evening about is we have seen a big sweeping push in the last week, even less. And that is censorship. A lot of people in the truther community, those who tell the truth on one spectrum or another, or conservative and just want to express their thoughts about certain subjects and topics, and even some in the liberal area, have had their channels deleted, then restored, and the ones they allow to be restored, they allow back on. But there's still a great number of those who are no longer able to put work out and get the truth out to the masses. Myself included. I had shot a video, and it had slipped my mind to upload it right as I shot it. And guess what? It violated the YouTube guidelines. The video I uploaded, tried 3 different times, and each was a lengthy process in the upload, more than normal. When you upload from your mobile phone or device, you could go to your channel and look at what the progress of until the upload is complete. When I've done videos in the past, it's been within a matter of minutes. But the video uploaded had to do with the Parkland shooting and how it was a false flag. And I tried uploading that 3 different times. And I even had it titled Parkland Shooting, a False Flag, and put a question mark at the end so that you could come up with your own do your own research, and come up with your own answer. And each try said it violated YouTube guidelines. And I thought, okay, before it happened to me, I felt horrible for those that got deleted off YouTube. I was angered by it. But I knew that eventually, maybe it would happen. And what happened to me, I thought, wow. I'm just a small fly on the big old turd, trying to awaken others and let others know. And I got shot down. And boy, did it piss me off. And I'm still unable to upload it. And before I knew the censorship was taking place, a lot of the people that I sub to, that I get truth, intel, and reports from, were no longer showing up. And I thought, okay, maybe it was the Google, YouTube algorithm that will delete you off someone's channel. And you have to, when that happens, you have to go back, look for the channel, and resub. I did that. Their channel no longer existed. People like Anti-School, Mike Rogers of the Health Ranger, or I'm sorry, Mike Adams, the Health Ranger, and others. They're gone, deleted. And some of them were pretty recent channels, but they put a lot of truth out there in a short matter of time. And they gained subs by telling the truth. Land of the free, huh? Yeah. It's only free if you're a Democrat, a leftist, a liberal, all in the same party. A feminist. But if you tell the truth and you're conservative and want to see things restored in this nation, no. There's no free speech for you. You only get free speech when it doesn't go against the New World Order, the Bilderberg, the Illuminati, whatever name you want to give them, the shadow government, the deep state. Just as long as you don't go against their agenda, their narrative, their propaganda, bullshit, lies, then you have your freedom of speech. But once you said, I've had enough and no more, and I'm mad as hell, and you start telling people what's really taking place, what has taken place, and what's in the works, because you learn to connect the dots together, then that is no longer existing. I want to read you an article here. It's from Blacklisted News. It was put out yesterday. YouTube deletes entire Health Ranger video channel. And it was sourced by Cryptogon. The Health Ranger YouTube channel is currently returning. The account has been terminated for violating YouTube's community guidelines. Well, it went through being added to Google's shit list over a decade ago. So, I have no idea why people who deal with alternative information continue to rely on Google's platforms, given the company's long history of censorship and fraudulent activity. To put it simply, you want to Darth Vader to publish videos, blogs, and other information about the Rebel Alliance. What did you think was going to happen? Even I was guilty of this. The first couple of years of Cryptagon took place on a blogger which was owned by Google. I realized my mistake back in 2006, got over it, and moved on. Back when I ditched Google, it was less obvious to many just how diabolical Google was. But what did people know about people who knew better or should have do after this came out back in 2015? How the CIA made Google. They kept publishing to Google too. Yes, Google are crooks. They steal your money you have earned. Yes, they screw with search results. Yes, they ban you from advertising. Yes, yes, yes. And a whole lot more. These might have been interesting insights back in the mid-2000s. But the fact that people are just figuring this out now is the most disturbing aspect of this mess. In my opinion, even worse. Some are proposing Facebook as a viable alternative. Hopefully, this will all cause at least a few more people to wake up and move to another platform. But please, not Facebook. Via Natural News. And the latest gross violation of free speech committed by the radical left-wing tech giants. YouTube has deleted the entire Health Ranger video channel, wiping out over 1,700 videos, covering everything from nutrition, natural medicine, history, science, and current events. But see, here's the problem when Cryptagon made the comment in the article I just read. And that is moving to another platform. Google, Facebook, Twitter, especially Google and Facebook, they're a monopoly. You try to go into another platform to get work out, one that people are not that fully aware of, such as I heard of one last week when this is taking place. I don't remember the title fully, except for something Tube or Vimeo. Well, some of those people don't know about them, and the people were talking about the difficulties with some of the other platforms. How some are, since they've gone to the crypto base, you have to pay to upload your work. And some have other difficulties and issues. We are moving towards a day to where nobody even Alex Jones. And yes, I listen to his work. I haven't in a while. I've just been busy with other things. But I've listened to his show for years. But even him, I mean, I guess he put a video out saying that he was going to be his last video on YouTube, and that he was going to be taken down. But on the flip side of that, there was a statement released by Google and YouTube said no, that's not going to happen. So there was a psyop put in place by Google and YouTube because yes, they were going to take him down. Whether you like the guy, whatever your opinion is, and whatever you heard and read, remember, It's not words that came out of his mouth. It's not things that are true about him. I'm not defending him. It's just I've researched these claims that people put out about him, and it leads right back to the deep state, back to the CIA who put it out to begin with. Point is, when somebody gets smeared, follow the money to see who's actually doing it. You'll be amazed. Instead of buying into the lie, to the bullshit and the hype. But even his day will come. And yes, Parkland was a false flag attack. I'm going to go that direction real quick. How is it known? They had crisis actors there on the scene. That acted in particular fashion, their demeanor, their personality, their disconnect from being it. I can tell the difference when somebody's actually traumatized and in shock and trying to process what is going on and what has taken place, to somebody who has been paid to present themselves in a particular fashion. Another notion of that, how they just get up on all the major networks. And all the reports said that there was more than one shooter. There have been quite a few people that have said there's more than one shooter on the ground there. And especially a well-spoken young lady that lives in that area or was visiting that area and goes to a different school. And what's the end result? Gun control. Let's get rid of the guns. That's how you know it's a false flag. I'm not saying nobody died and the people didn't get injured. Yes, there was death. Yes, there was injury. But it was still a false flag attack. And I laid out a lengthy report proving that it was. And they got unable to upload. So what's the end solution here with all the censorship going on? Because it's not going to stop. Here's some advice. Before you lose the ability to blog your work or do YouTube, if you got a little bit of money tied up, saved up, little piggy bank or whatever, rainy day fund, just take a little bit of that, purchase a book or two. If you haven't written articles before, study up on that. And then once you've studied up on it, start typing on a computer and print them out and just laying them out. That's it. I want to thank you for tuning in. Start thinking of alternative platforms to get your work out. And if you think of some, shoot some my way, something different than what I have named off. And above all this, be prepared for anything, because at one point or another, the shit will hit the fan. God bless, be safe, and survive another day in this matrix-based reality.